I'm going to be showing you guys and teaching you guys tips and tricks how I got my credit score to 811. I want y'all to be on this level that I am on. I'm going to be telling you guys some stuff that you may have never heard of, some stuff that you may not like, and some stuff that you may have heard but you need to just hear it again. Okay. What is good, guys? It's your girl Cachet and welcome back to my channel. Okay, if you are new here, welcome. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, okay, like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Now, this video right here is very highly requested. We are going to be talking about credit, okay? I'm going to be showing you guys and teaching you guys tips and tricks how I got my credit score to 811, okay? I know it's crazy. I've been telling y'all to make this video for a long time. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I'll be posting it, and you know I'll be trying to let y'all know, put y'all on some game about how I did it. So I'm going to break it down for you guys in this video, so make sure you guys keep watching. And before we get into the video, I just wanted to shout out this brand real quick, okay? Jerk shirt, period. Y'all see this hoodie? It says allegedly. It's so cute. I love the color, okay? Y'all know I be loving my color, so this green really popped out for me. I got matching socks. Don't even trip. But yes, I love this hoodie. They have a bunch of different hoodies and shirts on their website. I'm definitely gonna link it for you guys. I'm actually gonna put it on the screen as well for y'all. So make sure you guys go check that out. Cop a sweater, cop a hoodie, cop a shirt. Let them know that Cachet sent y'all. My favorite thing about this hoodie is the quality, okay? Y'all know I love a good hoodie, okay? Majority of my videos, I'm in a hoodie because I love a good hoodie. And this is a good hoodie, okay? So make sure y'all go cop some. Make sure y'all tell them Cachet sent y'all, period. Let's get into the video. All right, y'all. Going to the credit. Now, y'all know I'll be doing my research. Y'all know I'll be trying to stay on topic and all this stuff. So I got my phone for my notes so I don't be forgetting anything because y'all been waiting for this video and I have to deliver it today. No more waiting. Like, it's 2022 and when we walk up into that car dealership, we need to know that whatever we want to get, we can get it, period. Okay? When we're ready to go buy that house, whatever interest rate, whatever we want, we're gonna be able to get it because we're gonna have an 800 credit score, period. Okay, let's get into it. All right, y'all, I had to get these notes out because, you know, I can't be forgetting anything for y'all. So let me just break it down for y'all. This video is out of the norm for me. I normally do different type of videos. If you've been on my channel, you know what kind of videos I do. So I don't really do like this type of video. But I really feel like I have to share this with y'all and really put y'all on because I want us all to win, okay? So I'm doing this video because I need to give back to y'all real quick and I want y'all to be on this level that I am on because it's really A1, okay? It's clutch, it's everything, like, yes, okay? So in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys some stuff that you may have never heard of, some stuff that you may not like, and some stuff that you may have heard, but you need to just hear it again, okay? I think I said that right. Okay, so let me just give you guys a backstory. So like, when I first started really paying attention to my credit was a couple years ago and my score was like 6 something, almost 7, and I was cool with that. Like, obviously I want a higher credit score, but I was content with that, okay? But then something happened. I had got my purse stolen. Never keep your social security card in your purse or anywhere like in your wallet, anything like that, because anything can happen. It gets stolen and somebody can steal your identity, which is what happened to me, okay? Somebody stole my identity. They opened $5,000 worth of credit at AT&T, I believe. They got phones, they got all type of stuff, okay? Somebody tried to lease a car in my name to do Uber, tried to do that, and they got the car. Like, it's crazy. Like, I had so much stuff racked up on my credit that was not me. It was crazy. So obviously my score dropped from 6 something, almost 7, to like 5. Okay, this was just a couple of years ago. And then that is when I knew that I had to like get it together. Like, I need to get my credit score back up. Okay, so I was Googling stuff. I was on YouTube watching videos. I was just doing every single thing, trying to like gain all this knowledge to get my credit score up because like I was so sad. And you know what? I went through all the steps, called the creditors, like let them know it's not me, this is fraud, locked my account, the whole thing. But the only thing they were able to do was get all the negative marks that they got, like the phones and the cars and all that. The only thing they were able to do was take it off my credit, but I wasn't able to gain my points back. So basically I was starting over. So that's when I knew I had to do better, okay? So I'm about to show y'all everything that I did. My credit journey, when I really got serious about it, started on June 22nd, 2020. So I watched a bunch of videos, like I said, on YouTube. YouTube and Google is going to be your best friend when it comes to learning any type of thing like this. So I watched a bunch of videos, and most importantly and more in particular, I watched a lot of Dave Ramsey videos, because he be onto some stuff. I know a lot of people don't agree with everything he says, but he be onto some stuff. So I watched a lot of his videos, and basically he teaches you, if you have money and you have debt, what are you doing? If you have the money to pay off your debt, pay off your debt. Like, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for? Like, seriously, like, there's no reason why you guys should just be in debt like this. Like, just let it go. I know, like, when you look at your account and you see some commas in there, it look good. And it feels good to have money. Like, I get it. But if you have debt, what does that really mean? Because in the long run, if you continue to have debt and you're just making those minimum payments, you're gonna stay in debt because all the interest is gonna rack up. And if you don't stay in debt and you eventually pay the stuff off, you would have paid more than you would have if you would have just paid it off when you had the money. Okay, because that interest is gonna keep adding up and you're gonna keep paying more money. So if you have the money, you need to pay it, period. So that's what I had to learn. On June 22nd of 2020 is when I made a large payment towards my debt. And I'm gonna put a picture on the screen. I had like 2 cars, okay? I had car payments, I had credit cards, I had all these things. I put $10,000 on one of my cars and I paid it off, okay? Obviously, I did not want to do that. Okay, I would look in my account, open it up, see some commas in there, like it would look real nice, and I'd be like, look, I got some money. But if I have debt, that means nothing, okay? So yes, I was like, yep, write the check. Here you go, take the money, whatever, right? So that's when I really start seeing how credit works and the growth that can happen when you just start paying stuff off. And when you're making your payments on time, like, that makes the biggest difference. If you have the money, why are you making minimum payments? Just pay it off, because once you're debt free, you're gonna feel even that much better. Once I pay my car note off and I have a car note every month, like, that's a win. And 2, if you keep the money in your account, it's like, eventually you're gonna start spending it. Like, I knew that if I would have kept that money in my account, I would have been spending on shoes, on clothes, on hair, on makeup, on food, and then eventually the money would have been gone. It's like, what did I use my money towards? Like, I'm still in debt and now I'm broke. So if you got the money, just pay it. Like, you know, the money's gonna come back, but you don't want to stay in debt. You want your credit score to go high, and you don't want to owe nobody nothing, because I don't owe nobody nothing. So let's get into all the things that you guys need to do to start your credit. Now, these tips are going to be for people who have existing credit, for people who have bad credit, and for people who have no credit. For people that don't even know what credit is, this is for you. Okay, so the first thing that you guys need to do is download Credit Karma or Credit Sesame. I personally have Credit Karma because that's just the one that I saw it on TV. They was like, oh, if you want to know your score, if you want tips, like, get Credit Karma. So I downloaded Credit Karma. I've been with Credit Karma for years now. So go ahead and download Credit Karma, put all your information in, and it's going to show you your score. It's going to give you tips on what you can do to improve your score, and it's just going to show you your overall debt, any hard inquiries, anything that's on your credit is going to show you. Okay, but keep in mind that Credit Karma is not 100% accurate, but it is close. So as you guys see your score increasing on Credit Karma, just use that as motivation to keep pushing, keep going hard to get the score that you want to get. Tip number 1, you may have heard this, you may have not heard this. I haven't personally done this, but I'm just going to throw it in the video just because some people don't know. But you can become an authorized user on someone else's account. Let me explain. So when you become an authorized user on someone else's account, make sure this is someone that you trust and someone that trusts you. Me personally, if I want to become an authorized user on someone's account, I will probably use my mom, okay? Because the way it works is she could put me on her credit, right? She has good credit. She has a good long-standing credit with a credit company, whatever the case is. If she adds me as an authorized user, all the benefits that she reaps from her credit will also go on to my credit. Now, the way you can work this so there's no confusion, nothing gets messed up, if you become an authorized user on someone else's account, just be an authorized user. You don't need a credit card. You don't need access to anything that has to do with their credit. You don't need to spend money on their credit card. You don't need anything like that. You just need the title of being an authorized user. That way they could still move how they move, do their credit, pay it back, blah blah blah, and when their score goes up, your score goes up. So I googled about authorized users just because I haven't personally experienced this, but I wanted to throw it in the video anyways. But I definitely want to do some research just to make sure I'm telling you guys the right thing. I googled it, so let's go. Is becoming an authorized user worth it? Becoming an authorized user on someone else's credit card account is a strategy for improving credit quickly. It works best if the primary user card has only record of one-time payments on a high credit limit and authorized user doesn't have recent blemishes on their credit report. Okay, so this is a tool that you guys can use to improve your credit quickly. Okay, being added as an authorized user on another person's card may help you establish a credit history or build your credit. Yet card holders and authorized users on time or late or missed payments will be added to both parties. So it's important that card holders and authorized users see eye to eye. Okay, so that's where it can get tricky. That's why I said find someone that you trust, find someone that knows about credit, has a good credit score, is responsible with their credit, because what goes on their score will go on your score. So that's really tricky, but it is a way that you can do it quickly. Tip number 2, show creditors that you are responsible. That's the whole point of credit. The creditors, they want to see that you're responsible. They want to see that they can loan you any amount of money and you're able to pay it back, or you're able to handle it responsibly. So for me, I don't like to use my credit cards often, and I'm going to give you guys an A1 tip that a lot of people ain't going to tell y'all, or they just don't know. But me personally, I don't use my credit cards a whole lot because I don't want to make it so there's a big huge amount that I have to pay back. Granted, they do allow you to make minimum payments of whatever the payment amount is, but I personally don't like doing that because it's just going to keep adding interest and in the long run making more money for you to pay off. So for me, I don't like to use my credit a lot. I use my credit a little bit and I pay it right back, 100% payment. Okay, I won't owe anything for the next month. So when they do report it to the credit bureaus, there's nothing to report. Okay, they see that I use my credit and they see I paid it all back. Tip number 3, keep your credit card percentage at 30% or lower. Like I said, I don't like to use my credit that much. I will use it every single month to show I'm using it, but I'll pay it right back like I said. So if you feel like you're not that responsible where you can pay it back, or you feel like you can't pay it back, let me say this. If you're using your credit card and you don't have that amount of money in your checking account, you shouldn't be spending money on your credit card because you're not able to pay it back. So it's like, if I am using my credit card to buy a TV that's $800, if I don't have $800 in my checking account to pay it right back, I'm not using my credit card for that, because I'm setting myself up to not be able to pay it, make just the minimum payments, and add interest, which will result in me paying more money, which is out. So this is another tip. A lot of people say that they don't have credit. A lot of people say that they apply for credit cards and they always get denied, and that can happen if you have no credit or if you have bad credit. For me, the first credit card that I applied to was Credit One, and I did Credit One because that's a good credit source for beginners or for people who have bad credit. So I would suggest applying for Credit One because it's the actual credit card company that will start you off with credit, and you could build on your way up from there. However, if you are somebody who is getting denied from Credit One or another easier credit source to apply to, you need to apply for a secured card. Now, a secured card is not technically a credit card company. It is, but it's not, okay? A secure card is not a credit card because they're not actually loaning their money to you. When you have a secure card, you have to put your own money down and show them that you could be responsible with your own money. Because you have no credit, because you have bad credit, you're not trusted with credit at this point. So by you putting your own money down and being responsible with that, you show creditors that, hey, I can have a credit card and I can be responsible if you lend me money. And then your secure card can eventually turn into a regular credit card. Tip number 5. So, having multiple accounts. Is it okay to have multiple accounts? The answer is yes. Having multiple accounts can actually help your credit score just because it shows that you are responsible with multiple amounts of money that's being loaned to you. However, the accounts that you choose, you want to be very strategic with the accounts you choose to open credit with. So me personally, I have 2 credit cards, and my credit cards are, I can use anywhere. I can use them anywhere. I can use them on anything, okay? If you are getting a credit card for a furniture company or a jewelry company or anything like that, those are the things that I would stay away from. Because yes, you can build credit doing that, because you know, you buy a couch, maybe it's a couple $1,000s, you're paying it off every month, and that is going to boost your credit. However, once you're done paying that couch off, you're not showing the creditors that you're continuously using your credit and you're continuously paying it back on time. Okay, so in a sense, it's like you have to keep buying stuff from this furniture store in order to keep showing creditors that you're using your credit and you're paying it back. And if you don't want to buy furniture, it's just a waste to have the credit card. It's just going to be sitting in your wallet. Same thing with jewelry. You go to the jewelry store, they might even have like a little sale going on. You know, they might have a sign saying that you don't even need credit in order to qualify for their jewelry and things like that. You could open an account. Easy, right? Because Daniels be doing that. I don't care if Daniels have a sale. Do not get that credit card, because you get a credit card from Daniels or from any other jewelry place. You buy something, you're paying it off every month, and again, just like the furniture store, once you're done paying, unless you're gonna get more jewelry, which is something that some people do, you know, you're just gonna stop. You're gonna stop using it, okay? And then it's gonna be another card sitting in your wallet, and then maybe you wanna cancel your account because it's something that you're not using. But canceling credit cards is something that can also hurt you. That's why I say, if you're gonna get a credit card and you wanna have multiple accounts to show how responsible you are, get cards that you actually are going to use, okay? Get cards like a regular credit card you can use anywhere. Get a Walmart card because you can grocery shop there and you can buy home essentials. Get a gas card because you need gas every day. Get cards like that that you're actually going to use every day or once a month and pay it back. Okay. Next tip is, like I said, be mindful of where you're opening your accounts at, but also be mindful of when you're opening your accounts, the timing of your accounts. I've had credit since I was 18. I got my first credit card when I was 18, and I'm thinking in my mind, because your credit history of how long you've had credit also matters on your credit score, okay? So in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, I've had a credit card since I was 18, right? I'm 28 now. I should have 10 years long of credit. And that's actually not the case. It actually goes off of when your accounts are open. So if you have multiple accounts open, it's basically like an average of that time. So if I opened my first credit card when I was 18, 10 years ago, and I open a credit card today, it's gonna be the average of that first date, the last card I opened, and the in-between. So you gotta be mindful of that, and that also can hurt your score. This is my last tip, and this is my best tip. This is a tip that I share with a lot of people, and a lot of people like it. Now, like I said, you want to use your credit at least once a month to show creditors that you're using your credit and you're paying it back. Now, this is the trick that I use, and this is the trick that works for me. What I do is I have two credit cards, okay? One of my credit card is linked to my Netflix account. My other credit card is linked to my Hulu account. So what I do is I have automatic payments set on both of those accounts, okay? As you guys know, Netflix and Hulu, they charge you every month, monthly, for your subscription, okay? So if my Netflix account payment automatically goes to my credit card, every single month on my credit card statement, it's gonna show that I'm using my credit card every single month, okay? This is how you win. When you go on your actual credit account, you're gonna set up automatic payments, okay? For me, I have my minimum payment set to automatic payments set up to whenever I have anything on my credit card, it's gonna be automatic payment every single month. Depending on how much it is, I don't know. But how you can control it is you're gonna get an automatic payment of something that's a very low amount, like Netflix, okay? My Netflix is like $13.99 a month. So if I have that money coming out of my credit card every month, shows creditors I'm using my credit every month. If I set up my credit card account to where it has the minimum payment taken out every single time, it's always about $25 or more. If I'm only spending $13.99, they're automatically gonna take that whole thing. So not only am I using it every month, I'm also paying it back every month. I don't even look at my credit cards, I don't touch my credit cards or anything. I just know that it's being used every month and it's being paid every month without me even doing anything, okay? So that's how you win, okay? If you guys need further explanation on that, because I know it can get kind of confusing, please feel free to drop comments down below. I respond to everybody because I really want to help you. I really want you guys to get where I'm at, because the feeling of having good credit is just equivalent to having a lot of money, okay? Because everybody says money talks, but credit holds conversations, and that's something that you guys got to remember. It's very important. When somebody sees you have a high credit score, everything changes, okay? You can have this and that, what you want, let's go over here, you can get the most expensive thing. Like, that type of energy is what I like to do, okay? So I really hope you guys take these tips into consideration. I really hope you guys apply it to your credit journey and just, you know, make it happen. Let's get everybody to 800 credit scores in 2022. Okay, that's pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys took these tips in. I hope it helped you. I hope you learned something today. I hope that if you heard these tips before and you haven't applied them yet, I hope you apply them. I'm living proof that these tips work, and that if you really work hard and you be patient, that's the most important thing. If you are patient, you will see over time that your credit score will grow, okay? You will get to whatever height that you want, okay? Set a goal and work towards that goal, okay? If you have the money, throw a little extra money here, throw a little extra money there. I don't care if it's $20, but get your debt paid down, because that's the most important thing you could do. Stay consistent with it. Like, you know, once you get everything down to a zero balance, make it your priority to keep it there, okay? Stay on top of your journey. Please let me know how it goes. Let me know what tips work for you. Let me know what tips that you actually want to try. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope I covered everything I need to cover, but like I said, if you guys have any questions about anything that I said, please feel free to drop it down in the comment section down below, because I reply to all of you guys, okay? I really want to help. I really want to make a difference. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Share this video to someone else who may need these tips, okay? Let's all get it. Let's all get to the top, okay? Do it for the dimes. And that's it for this video. Thank y'all for spending the day with Cachet, and we out.